It is time for my favorite YouTube video of the year, my Christmas gift guide for women. Hello ladies, welcome to today's video. It is sponsored by perhaps my favorite sponsor that I've ever worked with, Compassion International. I am so thrilled that Compassion International is sponsoring today's video, and I cannot wait to tell you about the gift that they are highlighting. But I also want to welcome you to this video. Today we're going to talk about some really great gifts for the women in your life, the women on your list. So these are perfect for you, of course. So I know a lot of times my viewers just need to send this video to the people who are shopping for them, maybe your husband or a sister or one of your kids, your grown kids that are shopping for something. They just want to know, Mom, what do you want? Here's a list that you can send their way. But also, I think you're going to see something on this list for the women who might be on your list. Indeed, you're going to see some gifts of all different sorts and in a full range of prices. So I do have some fairly pricey gifts on down to some more reasonably priced gifts that are still substantial enough to feel really good about giving them to the women on your list. I tried to choose meaningful gifts, gifts that feel special and unique, that maybe they fit a need, but more importantly to me, a gift should be something that someone loves to receive. Maybe they've always wanted it. It seems really nice to them, but they just wouldn't buy it for themselves because, you know, they're just that selfless kind of person. But also there are some things on my list that are perfect for the person who is hard to purchase for. And that's where we're going to start with the gift from Compassion International. Compassion International is a trusted charity that serves children and communities around the world. In fact, their mission is to release children from poverty in Jesus' name. I specifically love that Compassion International works with local churches in those communities who know the needs of their children best. In fact, right now, Compassion International is serving over 2 million children in need. This year, Compassion International has among their gifts a gift that you actually would order and receive for yourself or for someone on your list, and that is this beautiful pendant that I'm wearing today. This handcrafted pendant has the Roman numerals on it, 99, 4, and 1, which is a great reminder of the biblical account in Luke chapter 15, verses 4 through 6, where Jesus tells the parable of the lost sheep. It's a tangible reminder of God's heart of compassion for children living in poverty. I love this pendant. I think it looks really classy. It feels really good and hangs at a nice place in your V-neck shirt. So anybody on your list would love receiving this, but you're going to love it yourself too. It's also a great conversation starter. It could give you the opportunity to talk about God's compassionate heart and how much He cares for each individual. There's a limited number of these pendants available, so place your order soon. You can go to compassion.com/pendant or use the link below in my description box. There you'll find more about the pendant, the story behind it, and the terms of the offer. But of course, Compassion has more ways to give, and they do have gifts for those people on your list who are really hard to purchase for. You know the ones in your family are on your list. Maybe instead of a pendant, you'd like to help change the lives of a family in poverty simply by buying them chickens. That will give them a steady source of protein and perhaps a way to start a business. My favorite part of the catalog is knowing that it is filled with real gifts that transform children's and families' lives. And I love that I can give a gift on behalf of those hard to shop for people in my life by helping someone else. For instance, I could give a food pack that would help a family who is suffering from a food crisis. Or I could help a mother and newborn baby through that first critical year of life. Your charitable gift can impact the entire family of a child who is living in crisis. Of course, Compassion's gift catalog actually gives you the opportunity to be the hands and feet of Jesus in communities around the world. And your gift will go to the families who are in the greatest need. So I really encourage you to go through the link below to Compassion International and check out that gift catalog as well as that pendant. Like I said, this is my favorite sponsor I think I've ever had because it is a meaningful charitable organization that I really think you're going to like what you see there. So thank you to Compassion International for making us aware of this beautiful pendant and their gift catalog at this time of year, and for sponsoring today's YouTube video. Let me move on with the rest of our list of other gifts that the women on your list may enjoy this Christmas. But I want you to know that I'm saving my personal favorite gift on my list to the very end, so stay with me all the way through. The first gift that I want to mention is, I've actually got 3 of them to share with you. I'm going to give you a few choices that I think are really nice, and that is a bag. I think women love to receive a bag. I know my daughter and daughter-in-law do, and I do too. My mom does. I've given her handbags or shoulder bags in the past that she's really loved. But this year I picked 3 that I think are just really nice. So this first 2, I guess, actually are belt bags. This first one is from Talbots, and it's this beautiful silver lame bag that's really in their T for Talbots line. And so it's kind of a sporty bag, and it really can be worn as a belt bag. There's a place on the back where you'd make it into a belt bag, or the strap is convertible, and so you can wear it as a shoulder bag. You can adjust it to different lengths. It has lots of nice compartments in here. The zipper opens really wide, so you can really get into it really easily. The front pocket, has more space. It's a really nice size bag. It feels good. The hardware feels good, and it's just so sporty. You really could wear it for your, when you go to work out, to carry your essentials in there, like your key, your credit card, your driver's license, your glasses, all those sorts of things. But also, it's a great travel bag. It's just great for every day. I just love this little bag and wanted to recommend it. The second bag I wanted to recommend, though, is my little belt bag from Athleta. Now, I don't think it comes in this red anymore, we can see, but they've been carrying this bag for a while now, and they just have it in constantly changing different colors. So we'll just see what the colors there are right now, but this is definitely a belt bag that you can wear around your waist. You could wear it as a crossbody. You could wear it over your shoulder. I carried a bag like this, but mine was green, that I took to Alaska. And I think when you go on a vacation, especially a cruise, someone on my cruise, when I was researching cruises, they said take a belt bag, not just your backpack, because when you're wandering around the ship, you don't want to carry a backpack. And this was perfect for just putting my key card in there, my glasses, my sunglasses, just those little essentials to carry around the ship. So maybe someone who travels, but like I said, maybe someone who goes to work out somewhere. This is just perfect for most everybody. And it comes in 2 different sizes. This is the smaller size, lots of colors, so lots of options, not terribly expensive. So a really cute little functional gift that I think is perfect for the women on your list. You're going to notice all these bags are very, functional. So my third bag, this is a little higher priced for sure, but this is a bag from Brighton. Brighton has beautiful bags that a lot of them have this silver hardware on them, just so lovely. But this particular bag is what they call an organizer, and they have a number of organizers on their website, you'll see. I'm going to link you to this one, but I'll also just link you to the organizer page, okay? And the organizers, what they do is they have places for you to ditch the wallet and put your credit card, your driver's license, your cash and everything in this nice little pocket that just opens up. It's got magnetics there. And then it does have a zipper pocket with some more, zip pockets and just little insert pockets and a nice big roomy central pocket there. This is a bag that, of course, you can adjust the strap really easily, so you can make it a crossbody or a shoulder bag. In fact, I guess you could actually take these off and just make it like a little clutch too. I didn't even think about that, but you really could. So a very versatile bag. So all 3 of the bags that I'm suggesting, I think, are really versatile. They're smaller, they're a little bit smaller. I would not give someone a huge bag unless you just know that that's what they love. But these are all bags that you could give to most any woman on your list and feel really good about. Of course, I am providing you links below in the description box to all of the gifts that I'm showing you, and maybe even a few more. The next gift on my list is a quince cashmere sweater. You know, I love a cashmere sweater. In fact, I'm wearing one today. It's from Talbots, and I'll certainly link it below if it's still available. It also comes in a pretty gray, I think, or maybe it's camel. I think it's camel in this pretty fuchsia color. Love it, feels really good. But you just can't beat a Quince cashmere sweater. So they do have them in V-necks and the trusty crew neck, which is what this burgundy one is. They are so lovely. Quince improved their cashmere this year, although I thought it was great last year, but it does feel a little bit more substantial this year. Has a really great hand to it. You can even get the little cashmere comb at Quince also if they haven't sold out of those. So I'll link that also. It's a great little stocking stuffer or just a little nice gift for somebody it's not just real expensive, a really great little gift. But they have these cashmere sweaters in so many beautiful colors, from just basics and classic neutrals to a few really pretty trending colors for the season. And you know, they start at $50. You just can't beat that. And the quality really is superb. And who doesn't love receiving a beautiful cashmere sweater? And for $50, they're not going to know the price, of course, but you're going to be able to get them a substantial gift at a really reasonable price. So I'm going to link you to these cashmere sweaters. I'm also going to link you to some great cashmere accessories, like winter accessories from Quince also, because those would make really nice gifts as well. My next gift suggestion is a pair of pajamas, and I'm going to show you those here from a few videos ago I did about pajamas and loungewear. After I have now worn all of these pajamas, nonstop, I say nonstop, but on repeat, I've worn them, I've washed them all. I've worn all the loungewear and washed all of it. And I will say that really my favorite pajamas of all of them are the pajamas from Boll & Branch. So I'm going to link those for you. The white ones or the green ones, not even really sure if they still have, what the quantity is that they even have, how in stock these are. But I'm going to link you to those two sets of pajamas from Boll & Branch. I'm also going to link you to the loungewear set at Lake, because those have turned out to be my favorite loungewears, the ones from Lake. And then the other pajamas I'm going to link you to are the ones from Haven Well Within. I really like those pajamas. I love the robe. I love the pajama set, and also I love the little camisole from Haven Well Within that I've been wearing under it. So I just love layering on those things. Now I'm also going to link you to these Lake pajamas. They feel really good. They're really soft. I've given them to my daughter before for Christmas, and she loves those. So they are a very nice gift. They're a little bit pricier, and who knows where we're at on sales and everything. By the time this video comes out, we have just finished Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and all of that. So I don't know where prices are going to be on all of this, nor do I know what inventory is like. But I want to give you lots of options. I love pajamas and loungewear for Christmas presents. I just think you can't beat that. While we're talking loungewear and things like that, let's go ahead and talk about socks. I love giving Bombas socks for Christmas. Now, Bombas is another gift that has some, some meaningfulness to it, because when you do purchase things from Bombas, they then give to someone who is also in need. They give them either socks or a t-shirt or underwear. And those are the things that tend to be needed and requested in homeless shelters, but they also do help people in other forms of need, not just in homeless shelters anymore. But I do love that when you give to buy from Bombas, you know that gift goes on and on. And this year, my daughter is receiving these nice little wool socks, merino wool socks from Bombas, and they are kind of a little winter sock. And I'll show them to you up close, but they have these little skiing girls on a couple of them. They just have some little stripes, and they're a nice little solid fuchsia one here. So, it's a pack of 4, but they do have these individually also. So I will link you to a few different gift options below at Bombas, as well as I'm going to go ahead and link you to my LTK shop, where I have selected a number of my favorites. And Bombas socks are great gifts for everybody in your family, not just the women. In fact, I got my little granddaughter some cute little socks for toddlers that have the grippers on the bottom so that she won't slip down when she's wearing them. So just a great gift. I love giving Bombas socks, and my family really loves getting them too. When my son found out I wasn't giving him any this year, he immediately just went ahead and bought himself some because he needed some, I guess. So really, I kind of felt bad that I hadn't bought him any at that point. So definitely consider Bombas, that you could just get one pair, or you could get these little gift packs that come in nice little boxes. So many ways to do that. Now, another gift that my daughter and daughter-in-law have received this year are skincare sets. And so both of these are from Colleen Rothschild. This is their Discovery skincare set, and this is the skincare set that I use when I travel. And it's the set that I actually use the full size of normally anyhow. And so it includes all of their just great, it has their little cleansing balm, their radiant cleansing balm. It has their let's see what they call this, sheer renewal cream. This like a moisturizer. It has a mask. It has a little I forget, another kind of exfoliator. It even has their little face oil number 9, which I absolutely love. So a little vial of their face oil number 9. And I would say that the items in this gift will get you through like a 2-week trip. I mean, honestly, I think it's very generously sized. The little bag is really nice to keep even after you're through using the products. And it's also just a good way to explore the skincare. So if a woman in your life, maybe specifically a younger woman in your life, or really just anybody is looking for good skincare, they're struggling with that. Sometimes I find that women have been like, they just use this lotion and this cleanser and this and that, and so they're very dissatisfied. And I have found that skincare really works best if you use a set, if you use things that are made to go together. And so this is a great way to help a woman in your life kind of find a set that works really nicely for her. And since Colleen Rothschild does run specials almost every month, you can repurchase and you can restock your supply pretty easily that way. So you're not setting her up with something that's just going to be expensive all the time. You're setting her up with something that she'll have the opportunity to replenish at a reasonable price. So that's one set. But my daughter actually uses the Colleen Rothschild Gentle and Clear collection. And so this set is for her. And it contains, I think, really full-size products in here. Or maybe like almost full size, but it contains, I think, just 3 or 4 products. And yeah, it says full size. Let me put my glasses on here. Yeah, this contains a full-size purifying cleanser, clarifying solution, weightless moisturizer, overnight treatment, and cleansing mitt. I mean, that's just a great skincare set. It's already value priced, so you're getting a really good deal here, and it's just a really substantial gift that I think would mean something to somebody and would really help them out to get them established on some good skincare. Now, here's a gift that my mother is receiving this year. So, yeah, Mom, if you're watching, this is coming your way. So it is a Jo Malone scent diffuser, scent surround is what they're calling it, diffuser. So, you know, it's the scent is in this little jar. You put the little diffuser sticks in there, and it just, you know, it makes a beautiful fragrance for that area. I noticed my mom uses these in her bathrooms, which I think is smarter than using a candle, you know, because I tend to leave candles burning and then forget about them. That's not good. So a diffuser is a really good substitute for that. It kind of has a steady flow of a beautiful scent, and Jo Malone just has some of the most beautiful fragrances. And you're going to find lots of great scent gift sets like this right now, fragrance gift sets. So I will link you to this one, but also maybe a few more of my favorites down in the description box below. But I kind of think this is better than maybe getting a perfume for somebody or even a candle, because this is just, I don't know, it's just a little different. And it's for the home instead of, you know, to wear on your body. So I think it's a really safer purchase, but really elegant and just so lovely too. We're about to get to what I think is the gift of the year. So hang with me because I'm getting there. But these are from Rifle Paper, and they are just little lined notebooks. And I'm going to go ahead and unpack this one because this is actually mine, and so I can do that. I bought this for myself because I love using these as like a journal for my quiet times, but they work for a lot of things. I noticed that my daughter-in-law keeps a little journal for her bread baking. Like when she bakes bread, she'll like write down the recipe that she used maybe, or just like how long she cooked it, or what kind of flour she used, or like how it turned out that time. You know, and I've noticed that people take notes for different things. Like maybe you like to take notes of when you travel, or maybe you like to take notes about things that you're sewing, or just your gardening projects or whatever. And so a little notebook can be such a sweet gift. And these from Rifle Paper are all just so beautiful, and they have a lot of different sets. This particular set I think is called their Meadows set, I think it is. And that's the kind of calendar I got this year. But I think these are all so lovely. They would make a great gardening journal, a travel journal, devotional journal. And you know, you can, they come in a set of 3 like this, so you could break this up and give it to 3 different people, or you could give this substantial little set to one person on your list. So I think this is a really cool gift because you could even keep one for you and give the other 2 to somebody else. Just a great, thoughtful little gift. Okay, this is what I think could be the gift of the year. I have already given this to my daughter, and I have given it to my daughter-in-law, and my son liked my daughter-in-law's so much that he ordered him one, and she ordered another one, and then I think my daughter has told people about it, and they've ordered them. And what this is a gift that I found when we were on our trip in the Finger Lakes, just at a little gift shop we happened into. But it is the Emily Lex watercolor workbooks, and she has a number of them, and you can also buy the paint set from her. Now, last I checked, her paint sets were out of stock, but they are going to replenish, and I suggest you get one of those because I just love those paints, and they're really designed to work really nicely with these books, and they're kind of beginner oriented too. They're not terribly complicated. But in these little books, and she has all kinds. She has one, I have one for winter that I'm showing you here. I bought my daughter the one for Christmas, and then I also got her this one for animals. My daughter-in-law got the one for baking. There is one for gardening that I have ordered. But in them, Emily Lex, I'm assuming, has drawn the little pictures on the right and has shown you how she has watercolored them on the left. She gives you basic instructions, and then you can paint the same item on the right. These are all on a nice heavy cardstock, so they don't seep through. They're just really nice and substantial. The pictures are just darling. They're just all beautiful, and you don't have to be an artist to do them. I am not at all an artist, and you can see here's the ones that I have already done in my notebook. I just kind of felt like I needed a little creative outlet, and I think that's kind of what my daughter-in-law, my son, my daughter all kind of think too, is hey, this is a nice little creative outlet that you can just sit down. You can do one in about 30 minutes and you're done and you can move on with your day, but it's relaxing. It builds creativity. It's just lovely. It feels like you're actually producing something. My son, who's a software engineer, said it's just nice to sit and do something that you actually, you know, is substantial. It's not just something kind of out in the cloud or something. And I think that's how a lot of us feel. So I think these are lovely. Now, they've been on sale during Cyber Monday and everything. I don't know that they are now, but I can tell you this is going to be worth it because the people who you give these little gifts to, these little watercolor workbooks, they are going to love them. The next few gifts I have to share with you are all from Leatherology. And Leatherology is new to me, but I was very curious, and oh my goodness, these things are so beautiful. The first one is a jewelry organizer for travel, and I love the way this thing is organized. So often I've used jewelry, you know, bags or whatever before, and then my necklaces all just get into a big wad, but this one has a way where you can snap your necklaces on both sides so they don't get tangled. It has a place for earrings. It has some zipper pockets. It's just lovely suede fabric inside. And then I did buy some extra little pouches to go in here. They are sold separately, but I felt like they were reasonable and they were worth it to have a little bit more place to put some little things as you travel, jewelry-wise. So this is a beautiful leather, obviously, from Leatherology. It comes in different colors, and they come beautifully packaged, as you can see here, in these pretty brown boxes with this kind of suede fabric, and they just look so lovely. They look really exquisite. Also from Leatherology, I got a journal from there as well, and this is a snap close journal. This one has a spiral notebook. You can also get them with a finished binding notebook, so that's up to you. I kind of think the spiral is nice though, and I think it was just a tad cheaper as well. It comes with some nice little pockets for putting cards perhaps, or other little things to stow away. You could certainly use this journal for business, or even for like a diary. I bought it with the idea that James and I would use it as a travel journal for travel from now on. We keep thinking we need to be journaling about all this, but we never do, and so now we will, because if you have a leather travel journal, you are going to use it. That's my thinking. So I just think this is a lovely gift. It does, once again, come in different colors. And then finally from Leatherology, I think this is kind of a little bit of a splurge, but a sweet gift, a lovely gift for someone who maybe travels a lot. And that is a little leather-bound case for playing cards. So, when you travel, you need to take a deck of cards with you, especially on those long trips. And this little, you could leave those cards, or you could put a different deck in there if you wanted to. But this little case makes it all that more special. It has a little clip, so you can clip it onto your carry-on bag, your personal bag, just so you don't lose it, or not. But it comes in different colors as well, so this could be something for a man or a woman in your life, but just a lovely little gift. Once again, it's something that maybe she wouldn't buy for herself, but she'll be so glad that she received it. And that brings me to truly my favorite gift on this list, and that is the gift of Jesus. And literally, that's what this is called. This is a little devotional book that I have been reading through for the last few weeks, and I've got a little bit further to go yet, but I wanted to read through it before I recommended it. It's a devotional guide, Meditations for Christmas by Charles Stanley, of course, the late Charles Stanley. And these little devotionals, you can read them very easily in about 15 minutes. And I think there are just 14 of them. Yeah, 14. So you could buy this for somebody right now, and they've still got plenty of time to do it before Christmas. Or they don't have to do it like before Christmas. You can read through these, into the new year, or it's something they could pull out every year, and you could sign it on the inside here for them, write them a nice little something, and give it to them as a gift. It has the most beautiful Christmas devotions I think I've ever read. Just really beautiful, poignant thoughts from the scriptures about the Christmas story, about the birth of Christ. And it really does help you to focus on Jesus as you approach this meaningful holiday. So it's a beautiful gift for you. Get yourself one and the other people on your list. I just think this is such a lovely gift. Of course, I also love my pendant, so I definitely encourage you to check out this 99 for 1 pendant from Compassion International, as well as the other gifts that you could give through their Christmas gift catalog. And again, thanks so much to Compassion International for sponsoring today's video. You'll find links to everything I've mentioned in my description box below. I hope you enjoy shopping for the people that you love this Christmas season. Thanks, ladies, for watching today's video, and I'll see you again really soon.